Yeah, you delete. There's some left of you, but there's multiple ones that
I
have
did
been
not.
deleted.
Don't lie. Don't lie.
He's
Don't
so
lie.
upset. Oh, he's so upset
It's pretty
about the
sick
welfare
what you
queen
did.
video.
Yeah, it's
Tell
pretty
him how
sick.
you feel about the welfare queen video, Scott.
Pretty sick of what you do. I mean, what you put bugs in your foods, you get free food. You kind of brag about that. That's kind of disgusting. I mean, at least I can afford my dinners.
Well, not all people think that bugs are gross. So I mean, like, she was actually thinking about putting, like, screws and stuff. So I mean, that is something that she has addressed.
It's pretty sick too. But, I mean, at least I can afford my dinners. I need to
Say it again. Say it for a third time. Maybe people will laugh this time.
He's making the inference that the welfare queen video with all the $150 Coach keychains in the video can't afford to eat. I can afford to feed lobster to my dog, but I can't afford dinners. What the
food
fuck?
stamps on food stamps. That's not affording it.
Out of here.
Hey, Godless, that's not affording it. That's on food stamps. You admitted that.
Yeah, I can afford to use my food. I can afford to use my food stamps to feed lobster to my dog, but I can't.
I can afford not to be on food stamps. How's that?
I'm not understanding the inference, sir.
I can afford not to be on food stamps.
Yeah,
Damn,
the fact that somebody's on food. Look, does the fact that somebody's on food stamps and abuses them follow that they need them, and not that I mooched off my wealthy family and the government and fucking sued people for money? Retard. It doesn't follow.
I think it's impressive
I'm not
that you don't need
following
food
the
stamps.
inference, sir. I'm not following the inference, sir.
I don't need to mooch.
PG, I made more money last month than you make all year. I don't know why you're trying to flex on Godless.
The fact.
I don't think you're flexing at all their high IQ.
So Scott's claim is the fact that somebody.
How does that address my claim, faggot?
Claire, just shut up. You're not involved with this. Stop trying to get the spotlight. Let Godless and Gigi go at it. Get the fuck down.
So the fact that somebody mooches and tells that they have to mooch, what's the inference?
That's pretty sad, actually.
What? His voice cut out. I didn't hear him. What?
I think it's pretty sad, actually. The drink. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Run away, bitch.
No, I'm actually right here.
Run away, bitch.
I'm actually right here. I'm going to the fridge to get something to drink. Is that with your permission?
Going to the fridge to get something to drink. Interesting.
Would it be coffee?
I need to go get a coffee.
Stella, actually. It's actually one of the more higher-end beers. If I know that you're all stuck with Budweiser, but whatever.
Do you see how he said higher end? That was a jab.
It was jab.
Dude,
what's a Stella? Like $3?
You seriously bragging that you can afford more expensive beers? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
The higher end the beer, the better the logic, the fridge logic.
You're such a faggot. Oh shit, I can pay like $3 per beer, guys. Look at me.
He's so rich he doesn't need food stamps. I mean, what the hell? I don't know how you can fucking
not running away.
A guy like that.
Not running away. I'm right here. What do you got, Godless?
So when you saw the welfare queen video, that's all you thought?
I don't really remember it, but go ahead.
You were just like, that's messed up. That's it.
That's pretty sick. It was about a year and a half ago. I saw that. For how long ago it was. I'm sorry that I don't think about Godless Girl on a daily basis and obsess over it. Until she comes to my room so I can okay, let's make a video. It's not my personality.
You were just whining so much.
Not whining at all.
You were freaking out in the comments of the video. You said I was disgusting.
That was pretty disgusting behavior. I never said you were disgusting. I thought it was disgusting behavior. Yeah, exactly. Agree.
For the record, do you find her attractive?
Cute girl, but attitude is everything.
It's the most interesting thing you've said.
Thank you.
I thought the fact that he was drinking a Stella was, pretty interesting.
God, shut up, Claire.
Shut up, Squishy.
Stuff.
Go hit some fish.
Did you hear what Godless Girl did with that phone that she found?
No, what'd she do?
Oh, Godless Girl, do you want to tell him?
Sure. Hey, Scott. I stole this woman's phone. She left it in public toilets, as people like to say, which is partly true. I mean, this is a public bathroom. I took her phone. She had all these naked pictures of herself, like touching her pussy and shit. Dude, she had no password blocked on her phone. I fucking posted it to her Facebook. I messaged her boss. I sent it to her family. Like,
Sent what, Godless? Sent what?
And her boyfriend's brother, I texted the naked picture to him, and he like started hitting on her. So and then I would forward the messages to the boyfriend of his own brother betraying him by hitting on his girlfriend with the naked pictures. Then Facebook sent a warning to her account saying, if you post these pictures again, you're gonna lose your account. And I posted them again, and she lost her Facebook account. And I just totally destroyed this poor innocent woman's life.
Why did you want to do that?
It was funny.
Why is your life so sad that the only joy that you get out of it is ruining others? Why is that?
I don't
I'm
understand
just really
how it entails that. I find that funny that's the only thing I find funny. I don't see the inference.
I don't know. What else do you find funny?
Answer my question. Why do you find joy?
Sir, your question contains an assumption. It's a loaded question, sir. You have committed an error in reasoning.
Look at you freak out. I love it.
You have committed an error in reasoning, sir. It was a loaded question, and I asked you to justify the assumption that your question contains, which is, if I find that entertaining, that means that's the only thing that I find entertaining. And I want the room to watch. I want the room to watch him fail to justify his assumption.
I'm not the one that actually is raising their voice, right? So let's get that out of the way first. And two, if you listen to when she told that story with such glee, with such excitement and such proudness, all the more reason.
You should police her tone.
All the more reason for me to ask that question.
Did he ever answer my question? I didn't hear. His voice cut out.
He didn't answer mine, so I don't care. So this is going to be one of those conversations of who's not going to answer what. You didn't answer my question at all.
Wait, what question? Your question, was it a loaded question that contained an assumption that you cannot justify?
You can justify it well. Your tone. I hope this is recorded as well. So please put this on your channel.
Wait, what was the question?
I don't understand. If you can please explain to me how someone finds so much glee to ruining people's lives just to make themselves feel better.
Oh, sorry, my mic was muted. So first of all, that wasn't his original question. Everyone, I want the room to notice how he's backpedaling and changing the question. How can the only thing you find entertaining is ruining people's lives? To how can you find ruining people's lives so entertaining, which doesn't entail that? Look, my actions didn't entail that the fact that I ruined their life was the entertaining part about it, right? It was the other people involved in it, not her, that I found entertaining, retard. It had nothing to do with the ruining of her life, even though my actions did ruin her life. It had nothing to do with that. It was like the things about the brother and the boyfriend. Oh, and I broke up with like her boyfriend in text, and her boyfriend was crying for her not to break up with me.
Bragging about it.
So it was the other people involved, not her, retard.
So let me ask you this question. Here's a simple question. Why don't you just turn the phone into like Lost and Found?
Because I wanted to be entertained by sending pictures.
Exactly. Thank you. I rest my case.
I don't understand exactly what.
It's right there.
What point do you think that?
And she wanted to make herself feel better by ruining somebody else's life instead of doing the right thing like a responsible adult would do. But no, she wanted to be entertained. I rest my case. You are an awful human being.
I don't understand what.
Of course you don't, because I asked you, okay, why don't you just turn it in? Because I wanted to be entertained, is what you said. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Exactly. I rest my case. I rest my case. Thank you very much.
You rest your case with what? With what point? What did I said that's inconsistent with that?
Is that you enjoy ruining people's lives or making people feel bad about themselves just to make yourself feel better, because your self-esteem is so low and your self-worth is so low. Still speaking, self-worth is so low, that's the only high you can actually get out of life because your station in life is so sad.
So because I find it entertaining that the other
It's really
people's
sad.
reactions in the situation involved entails that the reason I did it is to make myself feel better about myself.
Absolutely.
Can you explain the inference? I'm not understanding the inference, sir.
Inference, your favorite word?
Mm.
Seems
What's
like
the
that's your go-to. That's your backpedal word. Inference is your backpedal
Sir,
word.
look, sir, what's the inference?
The nervous stuttering. I love it when it happens.
What's the inference, sir?
I already told you is. You didn't
just
turn
reasserting the
in the still speaking phone that you found in the restroom. Correct. Yes or no?
Yeah, so what?
So you realize that the phone was unlocked. Yes or no?
Yeah, so what?
So for your own enjoyment, your own entertainment, you sent pictures of whatever that you found on this phone to the family or whoever to get
Yeah,
your
so what?
own rocks up.
Yeah.
Sad
I
human
already-
being. If
I
your
already
station in
admitted all
life
that,
is
sir.
so sad that not only one,
Sir,
hang on.
that's the first claim I made. Everything that you just said is the first claim that I made, retard. I'm the one that told you those things. You made a bunch of additional claims. You made a bunch of additional claims that you didn't even address right now,
Like what?
sir.
Like what?
You claimed that I did it. The entertaining part to me was ruining her life and not about.
You did say that. You said it was ruining her life.
Yeah, that doesn't.
Okay, there you go. Done.
What my actions
Next.
ruined her life. That doesn't mean that was the entertaining part about it to me. Can you explain that inference, sir?
Say you were entertained by it. You admitted that you were entertained by it.
I was entertained by my actions and the responses I got from the other people involved. That doesn't mean that the reason I found it entertaining was because I ruined her life.
The simple thing you could have done is just turn the phone in. But no.
That's not a response. That's not a response to what I said.
Repeat, Godless Girl.
Sir, you made a claim that the reason I found it entertaining was because I ruined her life, and you failed to justify that inference, sir.
You actually admitted that. You actually said that. Those words. You said that.
No. I said that I was hilarious. And that
hilarious. You entertained. You idiot.
Sir, I never said that it was entertaining in virtue of the fact that it ruined her life. I just said that it was entertaining and it ruined her life. You fucking stupid, retarded, asinine, moronic fool.
And I'm not the one that would go ahead and do that. Who's the fool that wouldn't turn the simple phone in to the front desk? No, you wanted to make it about you.
The front desk.
Or
at
the hostess.
So now he's just whining. Rather than justifying the inference that I found it entertaining.
What does the room think? Bragged about you ruining the life. What does the room think? Go ahead.
What does the room think?
I think it's disgusting what you did.
Thank you.
You're a faggot.
I'm married to a woman, but go on.
Well, that just sounds, Molly. That just sounds like it's all that he's saying.
Yeah, you sound like a bitch.
Disgusted by it. Not that he can justify any of the inferences he's made about it.
Crownless. Is that who said that? Crownless?
I think it's terrible behavior. You should be punished for it. And it should be made into a movie.
Positively Godless, have you seen the videos of me harassing Muslims?
Yes, of course. It's disgusting too.
What?
Your own sociopathic behavior.
They're Muslims, though.
What? They're people. They're people. They're human beings going about their day.
We put people in jail and
dogs who have rabies are dogs. Yeah, it's not very interesting, sir.
Are you making the claim that all people deserve equal treatment?
Say that again. I'm sorry. Please.
What is the? Because there was many different instances. Which instance are you thinking of? Because there's the one where she throws bacon into the cart of a Muslima, as she puts it. Is that one? Have you seen that one?
I've seen that one. That's pretty
okay.
vile.
All right. There's another one where she what'd she do? Something like with a. She throws something at him. What did you do, Godless?
Milk. I threw milk at their feet and it splashed on
Yeah,
me.
yeah. She's. Is
Why?
that?
Why did you do that?
Oh, there's that one where I chased the Muslima in Walmart. I chased her down with my cart and bumped into her cart with my cart.
Yeah, there's
Exactly.
that one.
Why? Why did you do that?
Oh, and there's that one where I bullied a Muslim family with a little girl out of Starbucks.
Yeah, but they were being really noisy.
What? What?
What?
Oh, what?
What do you mean, what?
I said so.
Oh,
being
so
noisy.
what? Oh, if you're just saying so what, then you don't care, I guess then there's nothing to say.
Okay, way to do the play on words.
What do you mean? What do you mean? So what? I don't understand. What are you saying? So what to? You must have cut out or something.
So what if they were noisy?
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, so what if I bullied him out of Starbucks?
Yeah, actually, I agree. If they were being noisy, you probably didn't deserve that. Still, Godless.
I do hope you post this conversation, Godless Girl. I really do, because it's just going to show how much of a really are.
I mean, if you think what about me do you think this conversation reflects that's not already publicly available on my YouTube channel, Scott?
Why are you bragging about it? I mean, if someone asked if I thought you were pretty, on the outside, yeah. On the inside, no.
What a land faggot. What a bitch boy.
Oh, I know.
By the way, Tom, these are the people that harass G-Man and call his job and shit. Like this fucking
Never called his job.
Is that true?
Yeah. My Sorry, I got disconnected. These are the people that like poor, mildly mentally retarded, deluded by Christianity G-Man gets fucking atheists like this piece of shit calling his fucking job, getting him fired, and then like justifying it on the internet. Like, oh, he deserves it because he said,
Wait a minute. Did I call G-Man's job?
I didn't know that about you, Godless, or Positively Godless.
I'm curious about something.
I didn't know that.
I'm curious too. I mean, I didn't know that about me either.
Wow, that's messed up.
I'm curious about something.
It is messed up that I would do that. When did I do that?
I didn't know that about you. I'm just saying that I look at you differently now.
Yeah,
Godless.
he's fucking.
Hey, Godless Girl, I asked you a question. When did I do that? When did I call G-Man's job?
I didn't say you directly called G-Man's job. My claim is that in response to G-Man and the G-Man burst Dragnut drama, your response is to attack G-Man rather than the people that are condoning him to being fucking fired from his job.
Is there something wrong with that?
He got himself fired. Let's be clear about that.
See, he's blaming G-Man for the atheist getting him fired from his job.
G-Man got himself fired because he's too stupid to his place of employment.
See?
And he's at work doing videos while at work. If I was at work, I'd get fired for that.
Is there something wrong? Is there something wrong with calling G-Man's employer?
Yeah, I think. Well, I don't like it.
There is. I don't like that either.
Why?
I find it distasteful. Getting ruining somebody's life. People like Scott.
You find that distasteful?
Clap and dance. People like Positively Godless were clapping and dancing as a G-Man
clap and dance. I don't know.
Piece of shit. You fucking you disgust me.
Oh my God, she's freaking out. Look how she's freaking out.
I don't understand. I don't understand why you would find that distasteful, since presumably Positively Godless did that for his enjoyment. What could possibly be wrong with that?
Oof.
Well, for the same reasons that he thinks me doing things that entertained me that entailed a woman's life.
It's not about him. Right? It's about you. What metric are you using to
my preferences?
Be upset?
My preferences.
Is that all you have? Is preferences?
Only a really cunty individual like Brenda would argue why it's bad.
So are preferences your moral standard?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that moral claims are cognitively meaningful. I'm a moral non-cognitivist, so I don't understand the question, Brenda.
So should everybody pursue their preferences?
If they want, like, are you asking as a descriptive statement, like, in order to obtain their preferences, ought they do things that obtain their preferences? Yeah, as a descriptive statement. Prescriptive.
Oh, cool. That's cool.
If it's prescriptive,
So,
it's not even cognitively meaningful to me, bitch.
so if my preference involves, just hypothetically, something I would never do, but destroying your life, that would be fine.
If, as a descriptive statement, Brenda destroying Godless's life, she ought to destroy Godless's life in order to achieve her aims, and that would achieve her aims.
Yeah.
And yes, that's a descriptive statement. Yeah,
That's what I ought to do. And would you have it? On what basis would you have to complain about that?
I wouldn't. What are you talking about?
Right. So why are you complaining about Positively Godless pursuing his preferences?
Look, I'm just expressing my my preferences when I do that. What are you talking about? I said that I find it disgusting.
It just seems really difficult for me to get.
Disgusting for you to somebody who's deluded by young Earth creationism, Scott. Somebody who's deluded by young Earth creationism and is just trying to do what he thinks is good, which is preach God's will, and is mildly mentally retarded, to ruin his life and get him fired from his job. Will you laugh and clap? You're a piece of disgusting shit.
Or if I laughed and clapped.
I don't know how you can. I don't know how you can possibly make those moral judgments.
It's not a moral look. It's not a moral judgment.
Well,
I said I'm a moral
disgusting disgusting shit.
Yeah, I'm a moral non-cognitivist. So I'm not saying he ought not do those things, right? It's some sort of proposition, ma'am. It's some sort. I'm not saying that it's some sort of proposition, ma'am. I'm just saying that look. There can be a piece of dog shit, right? I'm not by saying that's a disgusting piece of shit. I'm not claiming that that piece of shit ought not be a piece of shit, retard. I'm just saying that I find it disgusting, retard.
It kind of sounds. Oh well, then okay, then we can just put it in its proper place, which is just you happen to find certain actions morally repugnant, right?
No, because I'm a moral non-cognitivist.
But we can't take.
No, I don't find them morally repugnant because I'm a moral non-cognitivist.
I'm sorry. You're correct. I'm sorry. Just preferentially repugnant, just distasteful.
Correct.
It's just an expression of this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we can put your claims about having disgust at say, Positively Godless having done something in the proper context, which is just your fucking opinion, and nobody should give it. Why should anybody care?
He won't say that, Brenda. He won't say that, Brenda. He thinks he has some standard as to which my actions are morally reprehensible, and I'm not the one claiming that. He is. So take up your argument with him, you stupid bitch.
But it's just your opinion. But it's just your opinion. It's just your preference. Why should we give it any credence at all?
Well, look,
it's just your opinion.
Look, if
so we can ignore it.
I'm expressing, I'm expressing my position, and Brenda, you can point out that we can ignore that. But I'm not the one claiming that somebody's done something morally reprehensible. It's Positively Godless is claiming that, and that's what you're attacking. So attack him, retard.
No, I'm not attacking him. Presumably,
you're attacking his position. You're attacking a position which I do not hold, and he does.
No, I'm attacking your position, or trying to understand it.
I'm a moral non-cognitivist. I'm a moral non-cognitivist.
Yes, I understand, but presumably he doesn't share that belief of yours.
Yeah, so when you say, oh, you find something morally repugnant, well, no, I don't think it even means anything to say that. So the person that you mean to attack is Positively Godless, because he finds what I did morally repugnant, moron.
Well, it's not so much attacking as it is trying to understand and to place in the proper context.
Okay, so basically, you're saying. So try to understand him, Brenda. Try to understand him, Brenda. He finds what I did morally repugnant, and he doesn't think it's only in virtue of his preferences. He doesn't agree with you, Brenda, that it's only in virtue of his preferences. He thinks that there's some standard outside of himself that makes what I did morally repugnant. Take up issue with him, not me, moron.
But all you're saying is that you dislike chocolate ice cream, and so why should we give a shit that you dislike chocolate ice cream?
Look,
why should anybody care?
Look, you can respond by saying you don't care. That's fine. But I'm not the one claiming that there's some objective standard outside myself. He is.
No, I understand that. I wasn't interested in addressing his position.
So Brenda, if all you're trying to say is that you don't care about what I care about, that's not very interesting.
Yeah. Well, what you care about isn't interesting either. Why should anybody care?
Okay, so everybody, Brenda doesn't care about what I care about. Is everybody clear on that? Does everybody understand? Brenda doesn't find it interesting what Godless Girl is saying. Okay, Brenda, you know what?
That's right.
I don't find it interesting.
No, I'm going further.
What I'm saying interesting. Brenda, excuse me, I'm talking. I don't find it very interesting. Excuse me. I don't find it very interesting that you don't find what I'm talking about interesting, Brenda.
I'm going to go further, though. I'm going to say that since all you have are your preferences, no one should take anything you say seriously.
Yeah, Brenda.
You have anything other than your preferences, so nobody should take anything you're saying seriously, Brenda.
You're shifting the argument. The point is that since all you have are preferences, nothing you say can be held to be, interesting or in any way. Jesus, get that shit out of
here. We are saying that it's impossible for somebody to be
Oh,
interested
that is hilarious. Holy.
No, I'm not saying it's impossible.
People can't be interested in what I'm
could be.
Oh, so other people can be interested in what I'm interested in.
But I don't think there's a good reason to find your personal preferences in chocolate ice cream.
Brenda, I don't think that there's a good reason to find what you're saying interesting. So what? What's your point?
Well, my point is that I think there's a good reason for everyone to dismiss what you have to say, because all you have to say is that you dislike chocolate ice cream.
I'm not making
claims. Yes, you are.
No, I'm
not.
You are. I'm a moral non-cognitivist, Brenda. I'm just saying boo. Boo.
Yes. That's what
a moral proposition is. Is somebody saying
I
boo.
understand.
And that's all I'm doing is saying boo.
And no one should give a shit that you're saying boo.
Wait,
nobody should give a shit that you're saying boo.
What's the argument for that, Brenda? What's the argument that no one should give a shit as somebody saying
that it's uninteresting? That it's not interesting.
You're just reasserting the claim, Brenda. What's the argument?
Yeah, it's not interesting because
what's the argument that every time somebody says boo to something, it's uninteresting?
Because it's merely your subjective preference.
Is that what you're saying right now?
Yes.
Your preference?
Yes.
So
it's my preference.
It's my
preference to have.
Yeah. So Brenda is claiming that nobody should be interested. Brenda's claim entails that nobody should be interested in what she's saying right now.
Yeah, it's my preference. It's my preference to discuss things. Well, because she's
very interesting, Brenda.
She's interested in drama. So my preference is for. I have a preference for things that are other than simply your like or dislike.
Brenda, nobody finds your preferences interesting.
And real quick, I gotta go. I'm not running. My wife is home, so I gotta go.
Yeah, run away, bitch. Run away, bitch.
I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen.
Run away, bitch. Run away, bitch.
Peace out, PG.
Run away, bitch.
All right, have a good day.
Peace out, PG.